You've the homeschool community, during COVID, the largest growth sector was African American homeschoolers. Um, because lots of folks were opting out of the system and saying, "Hey, I think we can actually figure this out on our own, maybe with some help from, some state financial resources, whatever." So now this whole ecosystem has changed. So I'm up at Harvard, and we're talking about, all right, well, how do we um, analyze the quality of the options that are out there, and whether or not, what do we tell parents? What are parents interested in? What metrics can we use? One guy, to your point, had a really interesting idea. He was talking about students being able to earn basically like digital, almost like an NFT, but like digital badges, kind of like they do when they play video games. You play and you kind of get to a certain level and you get this new, you kind of unlock a new thing, right? Unlock a new ability. And he said, okay, what if kids had a digital wallet to sort of incentivize them earning these, gaining these new skills and then they're earning these badges, whatever. But then they can actually show later on, maybe to an employer or what have you, like, hey, look, these are some marketable skills, right? Like so it's basically a certificate process, right? It's like a certification. You kind of get a paper and you say this, but sort of doing it in a way that's more modern. And I thought, all right, like I don't know if that's going to be wildly successful, but let's try, right? And I appreciated that there's people in different sectors now trying to, sort of trying to take a bite of this elephant one bite at a time, so that we can finally, do right by our kids.